The part of the bottom is a bit obscured.
I
But
look. I think it's somebody.
yeah, Hannah's not dressed up for Halloween. She just hasn't started to rub in her contouring.
Yeah. So I think if somebody falls in love with me right now.
Hannah, will you sit down anyway? Oh Christ. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Go on. Okay. Wait a second. Have you got the microphone pointed at you? Right.
Hello.
Oh, Jesus. Here we go. Okay. Let's go, guys.
Do I?
Jack, don't worry. Just go.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to a very spooky episode of And That's Why We're Not Together, starring David McSavage and The Corpse's Bride.
And welcome my princes Jack and Daniel, or should I say the Joker and... What's Jack Nicholson's name in The Shining?
Jack
Torrance.
Or Krista Berg.
Or Krista Berg. Yeah, because it would be quite shocking to see Krista Berg anywhere. It'd be quite scary for a lot of people if Krista Berg showed up in your house. Lady in red, you constantly wet your bed 'cause your dad didn't. Hannah, could you focus?
I was just putting airplane mode. So nobody who loves me calls me. Like no one loves me. But anyway, my phone does not recognize my face.
Because she's on her face, she has Face ID normally.
Obviously. So, no.
Okay, folks, welcome to what is it, 39th? I think we've almost done 40 episodes, aren't we? We've done really well. So I just did the Galway Comedy Festival there on the weekend. I played in the Black Box with Reginald D. Hunter and Glenn Wool and Glenn Wool and what's her name?
Who is he?
Comedian. And Enya Martin, very funny, very, very funny. Enya Martin, yeah. And I think Jerry Mallon. Jerry Mallon, if people don't know Jerry Mallon, it would be like if Mary Robinson had a son who had serious problems and she just abandoned him in Galway and let him raise himself. And, you'd go back and check every 5 years and he'd be there on the oyster beds feeding himself with the local fish. And so Jerry Mallon was there. Yeah, it was fine, good gig. Black Box, I thought it was a much smaller venue than it actually was. There was like 500 people there. Then I did 2 other gigs and it was really good. And I was hanging around with Martin McDonagh, which was nice. He's just taking a little break from being a fucking genius. You know what I mean? It's funny with Martin, people, if you're not familiar, Martin McDonagh, he's done 4 films. In Bruges, I think that's my favourite film. Yes. Of Martin's, and then 7 Psychopaths,
yes,
and then 3 Billboards Outside Ebbing, Missouri, and then the latest one, which is also, I think it's actually brilliant as well, is Banshees of Inish Erin.
And he also did The Guard.
No, that's John. That's his brother.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why does it come up as his when I look it up?
It doesn't.
No, it's just McDonagh.
Well, it has.
Oh my God, Jack, that's a war. You made us.
That's a faux pas.
Anyway, the point is,
Google's fault.
But what's interesting about Martin is that he's kind of got, like, the way when people are in difficulty, like, he plays his cards quite close to his chest. I think he's got sort of multiple personalities, but in a very well-adjusted way that he can just.
And he looks like Sting a little bit.
He can be kind of goofy, and then when he's in work mode, he's just he's just a completely different person. He's very disciplined, whereas I seem to be myself all the time, which is a problem.
Yeah, you're on stage all the time, the same person.
So
you're working 24/7. As long as I know you, you never change. You're just always working, always performing.
Capture Jack's sneeze, Daniel.
Well, no, I can't sneeze.
Go on, sneeze. You
look of the light.
It's gone. It's gone. It's gone. You just
because I was trying to. Hannah was talking there, and just Jack was like. Okay.
So did I ruin anything?
Yeah.
I ruined Christmas as well.
So-
Halloween.
So then I did a gig on, was it Friday night in a place called the Roisin Dove, and I did a really good gig. I mean, it was a pretty good gig. It was 12:30 at night. People were up for it and they were quite drunk. And Ardal Hanlon was there, and the great
Ardal, he's from
Father Ted. And the great John Bishop. I mean, this guy is fucking
He's got those
huge
white teeth.
Yeah, well, he's got very
And
good.
he's got very American smile,
He's-
but he has Liverpool. He's from Liverpool, is he? Or from
Yeah,
where?
he's got very good teeth, Hannah. Okay.
Are they fake or real?
No, they're not fake. I mean, I have terrible teeth, and I wish I had John Bishop's teeth.
Yes.
Okay, so John Bishop came to my one-man show the next day, and actually Deirdre Kane was there as well. But the thing was, it wasn't a great. It was all over the fucking place, and I didn't adjust my performance to the fact that it was 1 p.m. You know, there's a different. Naturally, at that
Yes.
time of the day, people are just kind of going. You know, and I should have acted tailored my performance, my delivery. I could have even taken this, just been a bit more gentle with how I delivered the jokes. But you know, I went on. I was all anxious. I didn't have a sense of what I was doing. I was a bit panicky.
Why were you
And also I
anxious?
didn't acknowledge, this is the big thing, I should have acknowledged, would have, could have acknowledged the fact that John Bishop was there, okay, and Deirdre was there. And so there was no real flow. I was trying weird, very dark stuff out, and
One in
and the
afternoon?
audience, you know, you can sense from the audience whatever you give out and whatever the audience feels, they send it back to you. So I'm just like, I'm retreating, and then I'm losing confidence and trying out new material, and then I'm going back to older material. I feel dirty inside, and then I'm thinking of Deirdre and John Bishop, thinking, oh yeah, well, he was good last night, but this is a load of fucking shit. This is.
But did they see you last night?
They saw me the night before.
So they came again. So
Yeah, because John Bishop saw me the night I did well, and he probably thought, you know, I'm doing fuck all, so I'll just have a look and
So
all
I
that.
want to see him die on his arse. That's what he thought, because he probably assumed that your
what I'm saying is,
shtick is for
listen,
the night time.
John Bishop is like in the top 1%
Yeah.
of you know, world. This guy sells out arenas, you know. You know, he's on it. What's with the scissors?
I mean, a character.
But I'm just saying, it's just like at the end, like with stand-up comedy, I suppose, as in life, 1 minute you think you're doing well, then fucking 3 hours later, oh no, you're shite.
Oh yeah.
So, but it is a wake up. Yeah, I mean, I was kind of trying ideas out, but I didn't tell the audience what I was doing. I didn't slow down. I was standing around, moving around, and it was all over the place, and nothing flowed. And I was trying this bit out, and nothing connected to anything, and it didn't have a flow. And then, you know, lost confidence in the new material, and started doing old material. And then I'm thinking, and in my head, Deirdre's looking at me, going, "Oh, that's older than my eldest kid."
Just say it in her voice, because you do her really good impression.
I know, but I'll do an impression when she's here. She said she would come on the show.
Okay, but just say it. Well, why wouldn't you do it now? Say what she thinks about you in her voice, so people know it's her. Not just you appropriating her. Just pretend it's her. Would you? Because you do her really well.
Okay, so I'm not an impressionist, Hannah. I'm a satirist.
I'm so tiresome.
Satiresome. So yeah, it's funny. So Hannah, really, you didn't really make the effort, didn't you? Anyway, so that's what's happening. You know, Galway. You know, went there, and then I came back with my tail between my legs. I was hanging out in. I went with Martin to visit him in Spiddal, where his parents live, and fuck me, like Spiddal. It's just like, you know, there's a bit of movement and stuff happening in Dublin and Portobello, you know, people walking around, how you doing, whatever. In Spiddal, it's just like...
No one moves.
It's just, but there's no, it's just, you know, and the sea is just like... Yeah, that's Spiddal, look. So it's like, you know, when you go to a big city, if you're from the country, you get a bit of a culture shock. It is a bit of a... It takes a while to... Well, I'd say it'd take a few days to tune in to the Spiddalness of it all. But here and here's a quick short story to I've lost the power of speech.
What was happening to you,
Just
David?
tell the story.
Tell the story.
So I'm getting a lift in the taxi from Spiddal to Galway, and the taxi driver's like, "Oh, jeez, you'll never guess what happened. I've had a mad all day." The point of the story that he was going to tell me was that he got a puncture in his tire. That was it. But it took him fucking 25 minutes to get there. And he was talking really quietly as well. And there was a big plastic separation between where he was driving and where the sitting. What did they call those things? In the COVID times that have the plastic
screen.
And so he's going, well, anyway, he's talking. So the point of the story is telling me he got a puncture. That's it. And he gets my attention for 25 minutes. And then, of course, I was out with my grandparents.
Did you ask him to pay for it?
I was out with my grandchildren, and we were out in the forest there, and the thing, and then I went down to make sure. Now, normally he's there, and he's going on, and you're like, and you assume that, well, he's demanding your attention. He's got a story to tell, so there must be some kind of payoff at the end. Like, wow, you're waiting, you're waiting and waiting. And then I'm giving him and I can't really hear him that well, and I'm trying to get time. Oh wow, really? Yeah. And anyway, it was a puncture. And then by the end, he was like, "And there's a puncture."
Did you laugh?
And I'm just going like, "You motherfucker!" Like 25 minutes, and you take me down this. It's like saying, "Oh, there's something great at the end of this road." 20 minutes walking, and it's just like. And you say, well, that's a piece of paper. What'd you take me down? Oh, I've never seen a piece of paper. You're fucking mentally ill, mate. But then it made me realise, okay, this is Spiddal. This is what I mean. This is a culture. I'm having a culture shock to what he thinks is interesting. Because if you live in Spiddal, fuck all happens. So a puncture is a big deal. Like if the world was like Spiddal, thriller movies would be called The Puncture. Starring Sean Bon Brannock. A mild-mannered man that goes out to work. Every day he's done in it. And he meets his grandparents. And let me take you down, and there's no point telling you this, but we've got nothing but time in Spiddal. And then, and do you know what happened? What? A fucking puncture. Jesus Christ! Someone's like, oh, the man and the puncture ray. And like, because we are a very simple, we are hobbits, and that's the other thing. They're hobbits now, a little hobbity down in Galway, the little like Middle Earth. And at 1 p.m, I'm doing my fucking filth, going on about mother and baby homes and fucking this, that, and the other, and going on about Russell Brand. Somehow, my honesty metastasized into allegations of sexual assault.
David, where's your costume? Where's your mask?
Well, you see, I didn't do it. I thought, it's all ironic. I'm not into irony, so I'll do it.
It's not irony. It's fun. It's dressing up. It's pretending.
Well, Jack looks very good as the Joker. And Daniel is... can you do a bit of Joker, Daniel, Jack?
Why do you want me to do a bit of Joker?
Okay. Daniel?
Freaky.
Actually, do you know who you look like? You know the guy in Borat? His
I am Azamat Bagatov.
Yeah, that's who you
Azamat
look.
Bagatov. I will help you get your wife to Kazakhstan. He's number 4 prostitute in all of Kazakhstan.
Dzień dobry.
Dzień dobry, jak się masz?
And can you do what's your impression?
She's just wants to get married. She's just chasing her husband. It's like Helena Bonham Carter. I don't think she's any special.
Yes.
Because it's just mistaken identity.
So that was that drama of the thing.
Will you marry me?
Yeah. What time is it?
I love you.
What time is it now, anyway?
Marry me, please.
Jesus, Hannah.
Oh, where's that mask? Are you gonna put it on or no?
Yeah, I'll put it on, Hannah. She does look freaky, doesn't she?
Yeah.
Yes. So that's the crack, anyway. Oh yes, and we were supposed to have a. Who were we supposed to have?
It's my friend Kevin Murnay.
Will we give him a call?
No, because he said he doesn't. He's got COVID again. He tested positive, and he doesn't feel well. He's not going to work. but he's amazing makeup artist. So I thought it would be really good if he was here because he loves Halloween. He knows everything about Halloween, like horror movies.
Yeah.
He's obsessed with this. So what's your favorite horror movie? Do you have one?
Do you know something? Honestly, horror movies, I just find them like, oh, fuck off. Oh, fuck off. You know, it's always like, you know, oh, yeah, no, I saw The Nun 2 recently. And it's always like, okay, there's a very dodgy place over there. And there's something happening. I can hear some noise, right? So then they go, there was about 4 scenes like this in every fucking horror movie. Okay, we're going over there. I'm going over there. And then you can hear the music. And then they go over there. They're there. They're looking around. There's fucking nothing here at all. Right? And then they turn around, look. Then they turn around to go back the way they came, right? And then they turn back and it's like, say, fuck off, bastards, you did it. They always do that. Or else it's like they go down, nothing there. And then they turn around, you know, so it's always that. So every time, so I can't watch. I can't watch. Yeah, but what's the fucking point of doing that every 10 seconds?
But what about psychological thrillers?
Yeah, they're better probably. Yeah.
Do you know anyone? What's your favorite?
Yeah, I think that was great. Was it Twin Peaks?
Oh yeah, but it's not really like Halloween thing.
Wasn't that like a psychological thriller?
Yes, it is. But like, okay, but like, let's stick to Halloween. I think the brilliant was Shaun of the Dead is hilarious.
Yeah, that was very funny.
Very good. And, you know, like, I love it. And another one, I love Scream, you know?
You don't have to have the scissors in your hand all the time.
And, you know, when there's ridiculous, you know, like limbs of... Is it Scream that really funny, like with the blonde girl?
Yeah, it was a scary movie as well.
Scary, not Scream. No, I don't like Scream. Scary movie. Scary
yeah.
movie. That's what I love. Scary movie. With all these weird things having limbs being cut off, but like they... Oh, there was a scene like from television. She's been pulled back into the television.
Yeah. There's a good one where she's.
Oh God, The Ring.
Yeah, The Ring. Yeah.
Fuck, that was really creepy. When I first saw The Ring, you know that one where if you answer the phone and then you turn on, you turn on the video.
Oh yeah.
And then you can't turn it off, and then you just see this thing coming towards you.
But that was good. It was funny.
Yeah.
That's good. That's classic.
Yeah.
That's really
No,
good.
they did a version of that in a Scary Movie where they got the phone call and then she came out, and then there was one girl. She was like, "Get the fuck back in the television, bitch!"
And she did?
No, she didn't. You know, because people
Get the fuck up back in the television, bitch.
Oh yeah, no. The scariest film ever for me was The Exorcist.
Yeah, that's
because
that's
you see that was rooted in.
But also you were small when you
But that
were
was rooted in what we were indoctrinated in as children. You know, because it had a basis in truth, like the God and the devil.
Yes.
And so anytime I'd be anytime I'm in a dark room, right? You just feel the presence of
I think
the
I was
devil.
possessed.
Huh?
I think the devil came into me.
When?
Just right now when I scrum.
When you scrum.
Can you put down the scissors, please?
No.
Why?
It's just protecting me from
just
the
put
entities.
put the scissors down.
They're really sharp.
Oh God! Just put them down. Hannah, are you being? Go on. Put this. They're actually not play scissors. These are proper scissors. But The Exorcist, and I think I still feel more comfortable sleeping with a bit of light on.
And there's another mockumentary, The Last Exorcist. Remember?
Oh yeah.
I think we watched together. Oh, it was really, really good. It was just like a take on Exorcist, but like they making documentary of
and
it.
it's funny what horror makers do. They always get things that are normally very innocent, like kids, and make them possessed. Hee. Hee.
But a horror movie, isn't it like it's a lot of like psychopaths going around and killing people, like it's with this in a scream mask or something?
Yeah. What's going on?
You seen that one, Orphan?
No.
Yeah.
The little girl that's actually much older. Oh yeah, they adopt her.
Yeah,
they adopt her. Yeah,
and then she turns out to be.
Yeah.
That was based on a real event, I think.
Was it? Yeah.
Yeah. I think something like that happened.
Okay.
Whereby they adopted a girl, and she was like 10 years old, like she was in her 20s or something.
And what was she like? Not well. That her body was so small.
Yeah. Well, I don't know, but for whatever reason, I can't remember. We could look it up, Jack.
I'm looking up.
Yeah.
Did it happen in Sweden? In Sweden, always happens those kind of.
There's
weird
another horror movie there called Megan. I saw it not too long ago. It's like artificial intelligence robot.
I'll tell you
doll.
what. Do you know?
Yeah, let him finish. I'm
Sorry,
interested.
sorry, Jack.
The artificial intelligence doll that it's made for a kid, and then it starts getting really attached to the kid, and then it starts doing all this crazy shit.
I do remember. Yeah, it was very good actually. Do you know who scared the shit out of me once? Fiona O'Shaughnessy.
Oh.
Right, so we were in her old apartment. This is like, 12, 13, 14 years ago. And she said something like, I can summon up the devil, or I can turn my eyes dark, or something like this. So I'm sitting in the kitchen, and she's in the bathroom.
Can I interrupt? You just have to all remember that you are in love, like blindly in love with her, so you believe everything she says. So you have to,
It's funny the way the state of your face when you're talking to me. You look like, I don't know what you look like, but anyway, yes. So we were going out with each other at the time, and Fiona.
No, that's not the point. You were madly in love.
Oh, you mean
with her,
anything that she'd do, I'd believe it.
Yes.
Okay. Well. Okay. So I did believe it. So and she says something to me, and she says she can make her eyes dark, or she can turn into evil, or something like that. So I'm looking at, and I'm going, yeah. And then she just does something, and she gives me this look, and I swear to God, I just got chills, and I was just like, Jesus Christ! Like, she really scared me just by the way she looked.
Is that the story?
Yeah, because I've been in Spiddal. Wait till you hear this story. Right? Wait till you hear this wee story. I'm doing it in Northern Ireland accent. Speaking of Northern Ireland, Daniel, how do we can't?
No, I don't know. We can, but I
found out about this this Natalia, the one who was adopted. So she got adopted by a family in Indiana. And they thought she was 6, so she was from Ukraine, but she actually turned out she was more like 20.
Was she from Chernobyl, or she was like?
I don't know. I'll see, but yeah, she
who's from Chernobyl? Like, there's no one.
Hannah, you think because of radiation?
What,
but
no one lives in Chernobyl.
I know, but they do. But also, like, maybe she was genetically affected, that some deformity, because how you can mistake a 7-year-old child.
There was a young man from Chernobyl whose cock glowed like a global. When he made a woman pregnant, he gave her.
I don't think you can
10
say
a ruble.
No. I'll do it again. There was a young man from Chernobyl whose willy was
to wobble.
Oh Christ! Cut.
Well,
okay.
she was reportedly a 6-year-old with dysplasia cognitive.
Oh yes, like you don't, you
a growth genetic disorder.
Yeah. Right.
What is it
called? So it's like Benjamin Buttons.
Yourself?
No, go on.
And yeah, so she was 6 when they adopted her, and she threatened to kill her adopted siblings, stood at the bottom of her adopted parents' bed with a knife, and even tried to poison her new mother. In the end, the parents changed her legal age from 6 to 22 years old and abandoned their adopted daughter, which led to criminal charges being brought against both parents.
Okay.
My God, this is like a horror. This is a horror.
I'll just let one off, Hannah.
I know, I heard it, but like, don't push it towards me. Inhale it. Just feel it. Bath in it. Oh. Oh no! Can you light this candle? How disgusting is that? Will you marry me?
And that's why we're not together.
Can we talk about you being on Tinder, Daniel?
Well, it's very new.
No, I don't.
I don't know.
I don't think she should. No,
I think it would be.
What were you saying about Northern Ireland accents?
No,
Anna?
I dated a guy. I saw him 3 times. He was actually from Pakistan, but he lived like 25 years in Northern Ireland, and he acquired that accent. And I'm telling you, it was really painful. You know, after 3 minutes, the constant. Go on, do Northern Ireland accent.
How are you, Hannah?
How are you, honey? How are you? No, I couldn't. It's just like you constantly under the surveillance. They're always shooting at you. You're always on the tiptoes, or maybe your kneecap's gonna be blown.
Oh, Jesus Christ, Hannah.
I really hope she doesn't watch this.
Oh, it's not about her.
You're constantly under surveillance.
I don't know.
You mean when people from Northern Ireland talk like that,
It's
it makes
just
you
feel
feel...
like
Yeah, but that's because you have an association with the Troubles, is it?
yes, or maybe it's just like in a human level, it's just the frequencies are not right for me. It's just like, I'm sorry, I understand that people can, but I can't. So people from Northern Ireland.
Yeah, no, if you're not used to the Northern Ireland accent, it's very sort of, it's very kind of demanding, isn't it? It's kind of, it takes a while to get to feel comfortable. Well, I remember I went to an AA meeting in Liverpool. Fucking hell. All right, my name's Jack and I'm a black and it's just, what the fuck? Yeah, I'm all right. I'm no saint, but fucking hell.
Do they have to have subtitles?
Yeah, they carry around subtitles with them. And Jack also, no, we can't. Can we talk about Jack's date now?
No, but can we talk about your date?
No, actually.
No, so hello.
Hello.
But you were talking about my date.
I wish I
No
could.
problem.
This is kind of interesting.
Yeah,
What's
that's fine.
interesting?
I wish I could, but I definitely should not.
Should not what?
But I mean, yeah, because you're going to cut all this out now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go, folks. And that's why we're not laughing with Hannah Andrews.
You're simply the
Corpse Bride. Okay. When I was dressing up earlier on today as Corpse's Bride, as you can see, where are my scissors? I want to hold them like this because it gives me power. I was afraid that I would be accused of appropriation. Yeah, that's how you say it, of the culture of death. But surely, if I'm dead inside, if I feel dead inside, it's okay. What do you think? And listen, my idol, Britney Spears, I love her. And unfortunately, she's in the news again about her conservatorship. And it's all very sad, but at least she looks great for Halloween. Why are you not laughing?
And that's why we're not laughing with Hannah Andrews.
Thank you.
Oh boy.
What?
So,
I've forgotten about one more joke.
okay,
Shall
go on
I
then.
say?
Tell the joke.
So, but because all said,
Oh Jesus, just tell the joke, Hannah.
no, okay, no,
Put it-
you say a joke.
Give
Say
okay,
a
give us the joke.
Okay,
Give us the joke.
forgot it.
I'll tell
No.
the joke.
No,
You've got it
you
written
couldn't.
down.
No.
Go on, look into
The recent news has been so tragic and sad, but all what I can think that Kanye West was right all along.
Oh God, just tell the joke.
That's a joke. That's
that
one
the joke?
liner. You're just not on the topic, so I'm sorry. Maybe you're too old. You never listened to Kanye West. It's a different generation.
Kanye.
West.
Just easy.
Yeah. How's he doing now? Has he been forgiven for all his anti-Semitic?
Well,
comments?
he appeared on a catwalk and he was wearing a jumper called that said "Jewish Lives Matter."
What?
Huh? Well, yeah. I mean, it was, and he was like, and he was asking if he was forgiven. Yeah, but I think he's been banned off all social media and stuff like that.
He doesn't care.
It's funny now with everything that's happening, and this new thing in society where nothing is real. You're made to doubt everything, because everything is, the people on the side of whoever. Well, no, that's fake, and the other people say no, they're fake, and then no, that's an exaggeration. No. And it's incredible though, how easily you can sow the seeds of doubt now as regards anything that's happening.
Oh yeah, it just sort of reminds me of Jim Owen. Remember, Jack, when he was on stage, he said something. I can be so easily swayed. I have one opinion, but you just said to talk to me something, and now I have another opinion. What was it? Oh,
yeah, but that is true, because I'll go on.
He was saying, I get an opinion, and I get all my opinions from other people, and then I start telling other people the opinions. And then it's terrible when you meet someone who really knows what they're talking about, and you tell them your opinion, and then they start talking, and you look for an exit, or he said something like that.
Yeah, but many times I've walked out of a film, if I'm with somebody, I kind of appear or something, and you say, oh, what do you think of that film? I didn't like it. And then what do you think of it? And then they say, oh, they did like it. And then I'm thinking, oh yeah, I probably did like it, actually. But it's true, and most people are shitting in their pants about not wanting to. People are afraid to lose their job, they're afraid to fall out, they're afraid to get so they want to have the right opinions, especially nowadays. What do you think, like 20 or 30 years ago, you could have had an opinion that was against what most people believed, and you wouldn't get sort of ostracized or sent to Coventry?
Yes, and I experienced it during the COVID,
Oh, no.
where I did not take a vaccine, and they called me spreader, and they didn't want to come to make up to me because I was not vaccinated.
It's a good name, though, isn't it? Spreader.
They call me spreader.
It's such a psycho.
Then,
it's such a psycho name. Spreader. She's a spreader.
So, but I withstand it.
Okay, it's
With
funny.
my
It's funny. You know the way
blood.
when you.
And now it's found out that there's a sequence in the vaccine.
Oh no!
I
I can't handle it. You should actually do
And
your own podcast called
causes
"Fucking Vaccines."
No, it's all about the truth.
Okay, yeah, but listen. Here's the
It's
thing.
not a vaccine.
Oh God.
It's a truth.
Ugh.
And being free.
Do you know what it is,
Democracy.
Jack and Daniel? I had an aunt, and God love her. Her daughter died when the daughter was very young, and you'd be talking to her, but at some point, whatever you'd be talking about, it would go back to this traumatic event. And it's understandable. Same with people who came out of Vietnam. They'd be talking about, it's a nice day, nice day, and then they talk about. But with you, Hannah, it's not. It's always.
Listen,
it'll go back.
mind my words. I'm gonna sue the state from harassing me and subjugating me to the torture and prosecution from other people.
Well, in other news, Kanye West allegedly told a former Adidas executive who is Jewish to hang a photo of Hitler in his kitchen and kiss it every day to practice unconditional love.
That's so
Why are you
stupid.
laughing at it?
Because it's ridiculous.
Yeah, it is ridiculous.
It is ridiculous. It's laughable. It's
I think the only
and I think
way.
Kanye West is saying that just to challenge everybody else.
No, he isn't.
No, you know why?
challenging.
You know why he's saying that?
Because he's mentally ill. That's
well, no,
why.
No,
he's
not
saying
mentally
that.
ill.
He is mentally ill. He's got-
Listen, people with that condition in previous, like long time ago, they would be taking down shamans because they channeling. They are the bridge between the other word and this word, so they be monitored. And
He's not talented because he has bipolar. He could have been talented
he's
without
not.
bipolar.
Yes, he
but
is.
that is a thing that he gets. He starts getting high, and obviously the people
How
around
do
him
you know?
don't. Well, because you can't say to somebody from the Jewish religion, the Jewish people,
It's
that you
just
should kiss a photo of Adolf Hitler every day.
This is like Curb Your Enthusiasm in real life. If it was said on Curb Your Enthusiasm, if it was in the movie, in the series, you'd be laughing.
It's funny,
roaring.
you're so selective in your outrage. You know, you go on about the
Exactly,
vaccine.
as you are. Do you want to marry me?
Very spooky episode. But
Do you know something? I can't say anything.
I feel very uneasy. Like,
It's, do you know? I can't.
Can you take your Hummer, David, Daniel, and do some? You know, do you remember
No,
what
he's changed. He's changed to Asma Bagatov.
Oh yes, I am.
Oh,
But anyway,
I'm
Hannah.
very upset.
Sorry, Hannah. Look, I think he gets high. When you have bipolar, you go either very low or very high, isn't it?
how do you know he has bipolar? Who told you that he has bipolar?
Well, I
Because
can
some
see. I
people
can
say-
see when
Oh,
he.
you can
I can see when
Since
he's.
when you're a doctor, you can say. Anyway, I would not believe a doctor. How?
I can see when he starts talking and he starts making. He
Oh yeah,
he
so
starts.
you make the judgment.
Well, he starts.
Who are you
He
to
starts
make a
saying.
judgment?
He starts saying.
who are you to make the judgment on the judgment?
Okay, so
Yeah.
he starts.
Who are you to make the judgment on the
Exactly.
judgment?
So
The
stop
judgment?
talking.
Okay. Jack, do you have anything? How long have we been broadcasting, Daniel?
Too long.
How long?
For 38 minutes.
during a 2013
Wait, wait, wait,
meeting
wait.
with
Daniel
executives,
I know, Hannah. Go on.
during the 2013
What are you doing, Jack? What are you
meeting
do-
with executives,
What's Jack doing, Hannah?
He's reading something
Why?
important because it's gonna solve the problem.
Oh, sorry. This isn't Conspiracy Corner, is it?
No.
West expressed his disdain for a sneaker design by drawing a swastika over the sketch. The presentation was held in Germany, where nearly all displays of the symbol are banned. Weeks prior to the meeting, he allegedly made company employees watch pornography at his New York apartment to spark creativity. Now, David, when you're writing jokes... anyway...
Oh, you mean because I don't write them?
No. That's not what I meant.
He didn't listen to you, Jack, because he said that he made them watch
Pornography to spice things up.
Sparks creativity.
Yeah.
David, are you half asleep?
Hannah, it's very warm in here.
Put that mask on. Maybe it just wakes you up. Brings you some,
Everyone's just so sassy.
sassy.
It's just so sassy.
So, look, I would say that at times he seems okay and fine, but other times he's...
David, we don't know what's happening in his head. Let's leave him
we
alone.
don't know what's happening in
his head.
Can I make an assessment on what he says?
Okay.
And he doesn't, when he's on a roll and he sounds quite high and he's saying to Jewish people that they should kiss a photograph of Adolf Hitler every
But
morning.
obviously he doesn't mean it.
I think he does, Hannah.
I think he does, Hannah. Well, so where are you coming off?
You're his legal representative.
Do you know what you're like? I think this makeup has gone to your brain.
I think that if that was, as I said, put in the comedy series,
But it would
everybody
be
laughed.
okay. If,
Yeah, but he didn't mean it as a joke.
and also he's not Jewish, so it's like he can't. Yes, Larry David could say that, but because he comes from he's Jewish, he's Jewish background, so he can go into that area. But if you're not Jewish, it's not really your
Well,
place
he makes
to
fun
tell
of
Jewish
black
people.
On a 2018 album cover, he included a quote saying, "I hate being bipolar. It's awesome."
Yeah.
He included that on his album cover.
But he's clearly he's quite manic. But he's a very obviously he's very talented.
But do you know why he says
denies
that? Like in his head, his reason for saying that is his kind of thing is like he's very into God and everything like that, and he thinks to follow God you have to love everyone, despite
exactly.
whatever.
Yeah, but also he's not.
that's his. It's not me
That's
saying
him.
it. That's,
Like,
that's,
why
But Hannah,
don't
the
you
way
let
he-
him
Yeah, but
say whatever
the way
wants
he
to say?
talks, it's like if you feel
how
that
many
if you
followers does he have? Come on, Kanye West. Look how
Why
many
does it
followers.
matter how many
It does
followers?
matter because he talks to so
Yeah, but
many more
if you
people.
talk when he talks, there seems that there's no room for discussion or there's no room for criticism. When he's talking, he kind of like.
He just expressed his opinion.
Yeah,
and
well,
then
he
you
doesn't
can
have- he doesn't have
express
people
your own
around-
opinion. So do you prefer Kardashian? You know, showing their asses because you're into asses and showing me asses all the time. So you know, is that what
It's funny.
our society is all about?
Well, our
about
society-
the big boobs and ass, and you showing me asses all the time.
Yeah, our society
You're
is.
subjecting me to this, you know, to this horrific thing, and there's so many other things happening in the world.
Hannah's more upset that I showed her a picture of an ass than Kanye West telling Jewish people to kiss.
No, I'm not, because he's just being honest.
Oh my God! Honest?
are you honest?
Honest about what?
No, he's just like provoking people, you know?
Well, I mean, it takes nothing to provoke people.
Life is just becoming idiocracy. That's all it is. Like, it's just the movie Idiocracy. That's what it's becoming, and it's just people don't get it, and they're falling into this ridiculous.
Well, first
Yes,
of all, I can't
exactly.
stand
So
that
he
American.
is.
and you complaining like that is part of the madness.
No,
so
it's not. It's, well, yeah, okay. Well,
yeah, because you want to be so correct. Oh, you can't
I'm
offend
talking-
this
yeah,
one.
okay.
You talking to me? Are you talking to me?
Yes, I'm talking
Are
to
you
you.
talking to?
I'm talking to you, Hannah. You know the unnecessary outrage. It's like
I'm not. You know, it's the corpse's bride.
the corpse bride doesn't act like that.
She does. She wants to get married.
Daniel,
He
I
doesn't.
think you'll need to dial it back. You're getting too invested. No, maybe you should be right. You should be getting too invested. It's good. That's just a quick interjection. I don't like the way
I
Americans.
don't have to stand for this. God damn it!
I don't like the way Americans idiocracy. They say what did they call it?
Well, the movie's called Idiocracy.
So it's a made-up word. It's like theocracy, and
Yeah.
so the theology of, or the what do you call it? The something-cracy of idiots.
Idiotic? No, idiot.
Yeah, it's a mix
Jack,
of two
what's the
words.
word?
But no, you know,
Idiots.
there's a thing that pops up on YouTube every time. Grammarly. If you don't know how to spell properly, Grammarly. And meanwhile, Grammarly is a fucking made-up word. You know, Americans, there's some app that helps you spell correctly.
Grammarly, yes. Good that it is.
Oh God, Jack, what are you looking at?
So idiocracy, I don't know. I have no idea what I'm looking at anymore.
Okay,
know.
Daniel, what's the news about Nicolas Cage? Trivia about Nicolas Cage. Nothing trivial about Nicolas Cage.
DEFGHIJKLMNOP.
Okay, well, this week I was talking about
All you have to do.
Sean Penn's. Sean Penn is unimpressed by.
I hate this guy. He's a fucking moron.
Who?
Sean Penn. He should be in shame. You know, bury himself in hollow grave and never come out.
Shallow grave.
Shallow grave, yeah. Sean Penn, fucking asshole. Anyway, he's
What did he do?
he's a sex addict.
Right.
What he did? He said that whoever is not vaccinated should not work in the movie industry.
You see, I think a lot of actors, and probably we're all.
But who is he? Is he a god
No.
to tell it? So who the fuck, like Tom Hanks, you know, goes around and says, you have to do it. If you're not doing it, you're not a right person. Unfortunately, our society turned upside down.
Okay, so
Okay,
what's the
let's
thing,
move on.
Jack, Daniel?
Well, Sean Penn is apparently unimpressed by.
I'm not impressed by Sean Penn. Just forget about
Go on.
his opinion. Doesn't count.
Go on to Daniel.
He's unimpressed by Nick Cage in like movies like Con Air and stuff. Like he says Nick Cage is no longer an actor, but more like a performer.
Well, I have to say, who gives a shit? Like, if you're earning a living and you're entertaining people, fuck that.
Who the fuck Sean Penn is? What did he do? He did some mediocrity movies.
no,
Like
but-
he
but
done
I
one
do
here in Ireland, and apparently he's been just going off, being flown to prostitutes.
He's got a new movie coming out. It's called Almond Milk.
Is that a joke?
Yeah, it's an attempt. Yeah.
Because he had the movie Milk, you know.
God damn it.
Wow.
It's
Wah, 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 wah.
Jack, that was good. It was at least because David is falling asleep. I mean, what the hell is going on with you?
Because it's hot here, and don't
Why are you
keep
having
telling our
so
audience.
many clothes on? How many layers? I mean, it's boiling. You've got 6 layers of clothes.
Jesus Christ, you're like a torture.
Oh, torture! Do you want me to tell you what's torture?
Oh, jeez.
Like, if I start poking this, that would be torture.
So Sean Penn's.
Johnny!
I think this has been the worst episode so far.
Yeah.
Okay. Have you done your shtick, Daniel?
Well,
It's
I mean,
pretty bad, isn't it? It's pretty bad.
I'm mentioning Sean Penn was a bad idea. So.
Yeah. Who mentioned Kanye West? by
Yeah,
the way?
you-
that was the word.
Can we get more booze for you?
Oh yeah, where's the booze?
Is there more
No,
wine?
no.
It's gone, is
That's
it?
it.
Should we all just drop acid, like?
Oh, Christ. Dan.
No.
Go on, Daniel.
Oh yeah, I don't know. Oh yeah. He's saying. What do you say? Nick Clay. Yeah, he's referred to Conair Penn comment. If there's anything more disgusting in the movie business, it's the whoredom of my peers. It's a guy's arm coming out of the screen, jerking you off. I prefer to do it myself at home than have some guy contriving wet dreams for me. And
Well,
disgusting.
can you
He's
let
a
Daniel
pervert.
finish the fucking sentence?
I know. Sean Penn is a fucking pervert.
Look, this is an interview show. You have to let people
I'm
finish.
never gonna watch anything with Sean Penn. Sean Penn it doesn't even exist. Who the fuck is? Well, what's his name?
this is what we call being triggered.
Can you imagine this on like Morning Ireland?
Yeah. It's not very, very ladylike.
Yeah.
Well, Emma, will you marry me, David? Stop yawning.
Don't tell people I'm fucking yawning because
Mine
I'm.
is quite skinny.
My skeleton.
There's literally no fat on the bone.
Jack, Conspiracy Corner.
I'm not wearing my glasses, was I? Oh, there we go. Have you guys ever heard of the horse Pooka?
The what?
For this Halloween episode, I'd like to regale the story of the horse Pooka.
Pooka.
Oh yeah, yeah. Does that happen where?
It's like it happens down in Spiddal, I heard.
Oh.
And those type of places, and it's the horse Pooka is like a half man, half beast looking thing, and it basically whenever it drags away men and gets them very drunk and makes them forget everything that happened.
So it's
And-
gay.
Well, maybe it would be now, but
At that time, it's just bisexual, maybe.
maybe artistic.
Artistic, yeah. Experimental.
Yeah, and it takes away.
Fucking hell! What a disaster this is.
Christ.
It's so disastrous. It's the worst. Welcome to our final episode.
Final? Because we don't want to do it anymore, or what?
It takes away. It takes away the man for a while. But basically, it was used. So the guy would come home the next day, and the wife would be like, "Where's all your money?" Because the horse Pooka would take all your money, and he'd say, "Where's all your clothes? Like, why are you half drunk?" And the guy would say, "The horse Pooka grabbed me," and she'd be like, "Oh Jesus, sorry. Are you all right?" And then that's the horse Pooka.
And would the man use it just once a year as an excuse?
Well, I guess the more you use it, the less believable it gets.
What's a horse Pooka?
It's like it's like a spirit, like a banshee or something.
A puka would be P-U, like the T?
P-U
Puka?
father E. A Pooka. It's like
Pooka
the
tea.
P-U-K-K-A, like Pooka tea? I guess it's a Pooka tea. I don't know. Is that the same spelling?
a fucker.
Oh God,
fucker.
I'm gonna have to go on holiday with you.
They're shape-shifting troublemakers.
You're a shape-shifting troublemaker is what you are.
Will you marry me?
And that's why we're not together.
Okay, so that's funny. Just like there's just nothing. No. We have to have ups and downs. That's the way it is, isn't it? Are we going to end the show? Are we ending the show?
I think we are.
Okay,
yeah.
just end the show.
Okay.
See you, folks. It'll be a better one next week.